Now, let's get into the second part of the lecture. And the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to start thinking about, these three global media products that you see. I am pretty sure that you know the first one and the last one. So the first one, it's, as you can see, there is a picture of Adam Levine, okay, and a lot of other singers sitting on a chair, and that is The Voice America. And The Voice was a global sensation a few years ago when it first started, and then the show itself was viewed by a lot of people from different countries, and it influenced the way that people want to audition for being a singer. Because I mean, in the past, if you wanted to be the singer, then it's not just about the voice, it's also about the look. So it really changed the landscape of how the global audience view the chance of being a singer. And it became prevalent in other countries, that like each country would have their own version of The Voice and stuff. And number three, it's Netflix. I think it was started in the US, as a channel for people to watch movies and watch series and stuff like that. And it was first, a lot of the time I think when they first started, they took some of the content, some of the movie content from Hollywood, from TV series, and put it in the channel. And they started producing their own Netflix content. And it started as a channel for people in the West to watch movies. Now it became a global product by it going into different countries in China, in Asia, Singapore, Thailand, and things like that. In the middle picture, it's the picture of the American Idol. You might not know this because I suppose it was pretty old TV show, but I think probably it's still going on, but it's not as famous as before. This is the product that it's more of a audition. It's like the star in Thailand that we have is when people go and try to be a singer by singing, dancing, performing, and stuff like that. So these are the examples of the global media products that you can probably make connection with. There are many other things that you can make connection with, such as Britain Got Talent, America Got Talent, and others. Now let's have a look at global communication. Now there are three videos that I would like you to have a watch. Okay, and you can go onto YouTube and watch these three videos. And the questions that I want you to start thinking about is, what action in the following video is global communication? Okay, just watch them carefully and think about, well, which action that I see and can be classified as communication that is global, right? Well, I mean, you don't need to post anything or write any comments on this, but just want you to start thinking and probably take notes, okay, in your notebook and your iPad. Now, the second concept that I want to discuss here is globalization and global media. I think we look at definitions, okay, in the first two slides, and I'm gonna repeat the definition again. So global media can be understood as sources of mass communication that involve the transmission of messages, formats, programming, or content across national boundaries. It is often a complex transnational network of different media systems. So, I think the keyword here really it's the transnational network. Okay, so it's not just in one nation, okay, but it's between nations. And there are actually two keywords that you need to understand. Okay, we have the word sending countries and receiving countries. So global media operate in patterns by which we can speak of sending countries. So it's the country where the media sources are based. And the receiving countries, which is the countries that consume the global media products. Okay. So let's say, for example, if we are talking about American, we are talking about American Got Talent then. So the Got Talent show is based in the US, okay? But once it is on YouTube, then it is viewed and it is consumed by people from different countries, including, you know, in Asia, in Europe, and etc. So in that case, America can be classified as the sending countries, whereas other countries are classified as receiving country. However, this doesn't happen one way. Okay, it also happens both ways. Let's take the example of a local example in Thailand. Then, when there are a lot of Thai lakorn, you know, Thai melodrama that are popular in China, popular in Laos, in Vietnam, or in some other Asian countries. So in that case, okay, we, Thailand, are the sending countries because we produce the media, okay, that can be in different countries. And those countries like China, like Laos, like Cambodia, Vietnam, they are the receiving countries that consume the media products that we produce. Okay, so I just want you to have a clear understanding that the sending countries and receiving countries work together in order to make the global media products work. And one sending country can also be another receiving country as well. So, I mean, each and every country can be both sending country and receiving countries at the same time. Now, let's talk about the need for digital literacy. And I think global media actually came with the emergence of internet, and especially Web 2.0. And Web 2.0 is the interactive platform that changes the way we look at digital literacy. Why? Well, I'm not sure if you clearly understand what Web 2.0 is, but by definition, Web 2.0, okay, is the name used to describe the second generation of the World Wide Web, where it moved from static HTML pages, okay, to a more interactive and dynamic web experience. So Web 2.0 is focused on the ability for people to collaborate and share online information via social media, blogging, and based community. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go back to this. Okay, right. Again, so Web 2.0 is focused on the ability for people to collaborate and share information online via social media, blogging, and web-based communities. So if you compare Web 2.0 with Web 1.0, I mean, Web 1.0 would be a lot of governmental bodies website where you can only go to the site and read about what happens. You cannot really comment. You cannot really produce any input into the website. So in other words, Web 2.0 can be classified as a user-generated content website. So it's a website that the users of the website can also contribute to the content of the website as well. And Web 2.0 signaled a change in which the World Wide Web became an interactive experience between user and web publisher, rather than the one-way conversation that had existed. It also represents a more populist version of the web, where new tools made it possible for nearly anyone to contribute regardless of their technical knowledge. And this is important regardless of their technical knowledge. So it means that, well, I mean, in the past, if you want to have your own website, then you probably need to have the coding skill, need to know how to code and stuff like that. However, now I suppose almost anyone can have their own website because there are a lot of free platforms that you can just input your information into the website, and then it will show you as your personal website and stuff like that. Now, probably I want you to start thinking about this question: how can Web 2.0 play an important role in the global media? Okay, and well, I mean, just there are many ways that you can look at this, but to me, just in one simple sentence, it connects the world. So, you know, website, it's the place where we connect the world. I mean, just think about the example of Netflix or the America Got Talent show or The Voice. If we didn't have, if we hadn't had YouTube, if we hadn't had, you know, the video sharing platforms, it wouldn't have been possible for people from other countries, okay, to view those shows, to view those media and stuff like that. So to me, Web 2.0 or even, you know, Web 1, and in some cases Web 1.0 is it's the foundation, okay, of how global media can be spread. Right, now I want you to have a look at these two videos. Okay, you can probably click on the link, okay, and watch the video. And there are a few questions that I want you to really think about. So after you watch the video, I want you to describe this world phenomenon video with the selected words. Okay, so the prompt question is, how does the word connectivity fit with these two videos? And what about the words digital literacy, culture, and media? And how can you possibly explain the connection between the three concepts? Okay. I'm not going to force you to write these, okay? But I mean, after you watch the videos, I suggest that you can probably, you know, start thinking about how these concepts are related. And if you would like, you can probably share your ideas, okay, in the comment box, okay? But I mean, it's not compulsory for you to do this, but it's a good thinking exercise, I suppose, right? So this is the end of the second clip, okay? And I will be talking to you again in the next clip. Bye.